Get to know Peta-Gaye McCalla. She's a Jamaican entrepreneur and owner of Quintessential Lifestyles, hair salon, and boutique. She's also the author of Journey, My Life Behind the Chair. Well, I am most excited to feature Peta-Gaye McCalla on the Chandria Show. My dear, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Okay, let's get down to it now. You were once a little Jamaican girl with big dreams to one day live in America. Tell me about your childhood.
So I grew up in Jamaica, you have this whole island life, a whole island vibe. So being very cultural, having your aunts and uncles around, having Sunday service and dinner and brunches, that is how I grew up. I grew up with a lot of family, a lot of love, and it was so cultured that, I didn't know that we were poor. I just knew that we had family around and we were always together in one house, and it was perfectly normal to me until I came to the States.
So I read about in your bio that you had big dreams of coming to America when you were a little girl. So what visions of America did you have on television and film and books, or what imagery did you have at such a young age?
We didn't have any of that. We basically, when anyone would come down to visit us from the States, was basically, they would come with a suitcase full of clothes, right? And the clothes would smell amazing, and then you get the food. So everything just looks so luxurious, looks so fabulous. So coming to the States was basically to look fabulous, to be on TV. You thought you're gonna be in a limousine and you're gonna be on TV, and everybody was a superstar. So that was the image as a little girl.
What brought you to the States?
When mom decided that, things were hard. She was a single mom, and she wanted a better opportunity for us. We were living like I said, in this big house. So we were living with aunts and uncles. So she basically wanted to give us an opportunity for better schooling and just a better life, meaning that we'd be able to have a car. Having a car was a luxury. We didn't have cars, so public transportation. And so she wanted to give us those opportunities.
What or who inspired you to be a hairstylist?
So no one really inspired me to be a hairstylist. It's just as a little girl, I always liked getting my hair done. And then when I decided to go to college, I basically was like, okay, how am I gonna pay for an apartment? How am I gonna pay for things? So I just was like, I'm gonna be a shampoo assistant. That's quick, easy money. And I just went to beauty school to basically have a certificate. And then my craft kept growing and my clientele started to pick up, and I was like, okay, this is easy money. It's not structured. No one to tell me when to clock in and clock out. And that's what my interest started to peak. You're like, okay, I'm in control of my schedule, and I could make quick, easy money. Going home with $50 tips was my thing.
I understand. Then from doing hair, then you launched your own business, Quintessential Lifestyle Hair Salon and Boutique. So what do you offer your clientele?
Where currently we offer like this ambiance that is like no other, a sisterhood first and foremost. Everyone that walks in the door is like a friend. If you don't know me, you get to know me. And then we are just, first of all, happy. We are dressed like to the T. So coming in here, it makes you feel good. It elevates your spirit. And then, of course, the boutique is there. So you want to shop. You want to feel good. You know what I mean? So that's really what Quintessential Lifestyle offer you. It gives you a whole lifestyle experience. It gives you luxury. And it gives you sisterhood.
Beautiful. And I know that's the type of thing that will make your clientele want to come back over and over. Your sisterhood.
Yes.
Those conversations, they build rapport and a relationship with you. And on top of that, great service. And I could shop for fabulous clothes.
Exactly. So if that outfit that you might have ordered too small, which is usually the case, we have that last minute backup plan.
Got it. Okay, so you wrote a book called Journey, My Life Behind the Chair, which I think is a great play on words because, like you just said, you're the sisterhood, you're the confidant, you're all these things. What will readers learn about you in your book?
You'll basically learn that I am so faith-filled. That is the number one key that a lot of people don't realize. Like, oh my goodness, this girl have prayer service every morning. She is definitely prayed up to come in to deal with these women. So you will learn that about me, and you will learn how much faith I have to keep pressing on, why I stay positive, why I stay encouraged, it's because of, being prayed up. So you will definitely learn that along the way. Despite everything that's going on, I dealt with my clients in my chair. I never took my problems to work. I basically left them home, and when I was at work, I was in work mode. And that's how I basically live my life.
Almost like a therapist in a sense, a fabulous therapist.
Exactly. Because of course, despite of all that I'm going through, I'm going to tell you what to do, right?
Right. Well, you look absolutely beautiful on the cover of your book. When you see that cover, when you hold it, when you got it done, what do you see when you look at that?
Oh my God. So of course I gotta get that book, right?
There it is.
Book literally just got here today, these boxes, and I'm happy because I know everybody probably okay, is this a backdrop? But the book is literally on the beach because I love the beach. I'm from the island, obviously. So to be fabulously dressed on the beach was perfect. And then, the whole fabulosity of the dress just speaks volume, and it just speaks who I am. So I'm this little person with a big personality, and that's what I do when I see this book. I just see this little person with a great personality.
And a big story to tell,
Yes.
for inspiration to others. Yes, there's so much packed in that book and so much packed into you, so absolutely. I'm curious to know, what have been some of the hardest challenges that you've gone through, and what do you attribute to your ability to triumph over them?
I think the hardest thing, and it still is hard for me, it's still not having my mom, not able to have my mom with my kids. It's the hardest thing. I literally want to cry every day when I speak to her. Mentioning the word mom is emotional for me, period. So not having my mom is the hardest thing for me to overcome. And every Mother's Day, every birthday, every holiday, it's hard. It's hard to deal with not having this woman that you admire, this woman that birthed you. And my kids not having the opportunity to have a grandmother. So that's very hard for me. And but I could overcome when I could FaceTime her, you know what I mean? I have that opportunity to talk to her daily. I have the opportunity to send her some fabulous pieces, I'm
Good daughter.
So when I could send her Uber Eats and send her dinner, those are the little things now that I look forward to. But not having her has to be the hardest thing, and hopefully soon.
And as a survivor of difficult experiences, how do you encourage anyone watching who's feeling hopeless in their own lives right now?
It's right now, especially with the pandemic and everyone feeling hopeless with this country and the state that we're in right now. All I could do is say, listen to the word, put something positive on. In my station, I have words of encouragement, and every day I basically have to download a word and let it be something that's motivational. Let it be a song, whatever it is. Download that every day. Not just download it reading it, but download it and digest it. Apply it to your life, And that's really that's who I am. I don't want to just be singing something. I want to be doing it. So my favorite thing is I can show you better than I could tell you. So reading the word and the scriptures, I want to apply it to who I am and to my everyday lifestyle.
You are amazing, I tell you that. So on a positive note, what have been some of your proudest achievements, and who do you work so hard for? Who or what?
Of course, it has to be the ones and twos. So they're in my book as my one and my two, which is how I call them, because they're two amazing kids. So that's what I know why I'm okay, God, I did something right? Because they know the word. They are a light when they walk in a room. They speak intelligently. So when I see them, of course, they're what I keep going hard for, because that's a representation of me. The Bible says, you could know a tree by the fruit it bear. So they are definitely my seeds. And then, of course, this lifestyle brand that I have, Quintessential Lifestyles, with definitely an achievement to start off with one wall of just freaking frack to a whole wardrobe right now. And these amazing clients that I have, of course, I'm amazed by it. That I able to do this by myself is amazing.
Well, congratulations on everything that you've accomplished. I'm so excited about your book, and I'm so excited you got it in the mail today. If anyone is interested in your hair care services or your book, Journey, My Life Behind the Chair, or just following you on social media, what's the best way to connect?
So somebody asked me that earlier today, and I was like, girl, just Google me. But in all seriousness, my brand, Quintessential Lifestyles, with an S, obviously, and of course, Peta-Gaye McCalla. It's officially Peta-Gaye now. And of course, with the boutique, it's Shop Quintessential. So it's definitely a quintessential experience when it comes to me. So anything quintessential, add the lifestyles with an S, it's definitely me.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being my special guest on the Chandria Show. I'm so glad we connected, and I can't wait to share this video with you.
Thank you, Sandra, and keep on looking fabulous. I wish I had some cheese.
Thank you, darling. You take care, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.